Hello everyone, welcome to Eagle International Institute. Today we are going to discuss about Oet Speaking Organization. Many of the candidates facing problem in Oet Speaking Organization. Many of them struck in C+ grade. The reason behind that, the problem in organization. We are very good in English, grammar, the pronunciation, but still we could not crack our Oet speaking. So let's overcome this problem today. Let's get started. Once we get our cue card, we have to see our setting and what's our role. Okay, so in this, our setting is patient's home. So what about our role? We can see here whether we are the community nurse or we are coming from the public health center. We can check in this with background information. But in this role play card, we can see that there is no information about that we are the community health nurse. So in this, the patient is known case. How? The patient is discharged from the hospital where you are working. Okay, so the patient is spent around 1 month in that particular hospital. 3 days before only he discharged. So after the discharge, to check the patient condition, you are visiting. So it's our known case. It's clear? Now we are moving to our role play. So we understood our background information. So we are coming here for the follow-up care. So what is our first task? To confirm the reason for our visit. So why we came here? So it is already mentioned in the bracket that for the wound management. So the patient is already in the sepsis. Also he is very old, that is 72-year-old man. So definitely he will be very tired and he cannot cope up with the situation. So first thing is we can start our role play with patient name. So because already the patient name we knows. Okay, so we can assume the patient name as John. Okay, Mr. John, how are you feeling today after your discharge? Like this we can start our role play. The second thing is we can confirm the reason. So I am here to discuss about your wound care management. So that is our second information. So in our second task it is mentioned that stress importance of good nutrition. So maybe patient is from the hospital 3 days, he did not take food properly. That is the reason it is mentioned that we need to tell the patient the importance of good nutrition. So it is mentioned in the bracket as well. So the patient needs to follow the good nutritional pattern to improve the strength. So to build up the strength. So that how we can make the sentence. Yes, Mr. John, I can sense your feeling that you could not eat well. However, to take good nutritious food is important to improve your health. Am I clear to you? So this is the way we can convince our patient. So our third point is make suggestion for eating. So maybe patient is unable to take food properly. So what we can give the suggestion in that way? So what type of food he prefers? So in that case, we can prefer the patient whether he likes to take solid food or the semi-solid food or he likes to take liquid diet. So we can ask the patient preferences first, then we can tell the suggestion. Okay, so patient prefers for semi-solid diet. Okay, we can tell, okay, Mr. John, so you can take your food small frequent diet according to your convenient, as salads or fresh juices according to your convenient. So like that we can give the point about the suggestion for food. So for the food preferences we can use categorization technique. So how we can use the categorization technique in this? Firstly, Mr. John, to take the good nutritional food is very important to improve your nutritional status. Secondly, you can take your food according to your convenient as small frequent diet. So which will improve your appetite. So because in this case note it is mentioned that patient has lack of appetite. So we can tell. So the patient did not feel hungry. So every 3 hour, 4 hour the patient can take accordingly. So that we can mention as categorization technique. So last point what we are going to do now means we are going to take consent to perform dressing. Okay, so we'll ask with the patient, so shall we proceed with dressing? Then if patient has any concern to meet the doctor, so he need any appointment to improve his health status, we can take permission from the patient to make an appointment from the doctor so that we can clarify. Now we came to our end of our role play. Just we have one single sentence of our recapping sentence. Okay, Mr. John, so far we have discussed about your wound management. Is there any concerns or queries? We can clarify that. Then we can say thank you for the patient and for their cooperation. Thank you for your cooperation. I wish you the speedy recovery. So it takes around 5 minutes of our organization. I hope it's clear for everyone. To know our better speaking strategies and organization, please contact our Eagle International Institute.